And it's all the same story with you guys. We're playing some shows.
We're touring. Usual.
It never ends, does it? But the new record, just absolutely. You guys have such a great story because we talked about the label, you guys being dropped, and then which is never, just doesn't happen, picked back up again by the same label. But I think what was really impressive was the buzz 6 months out before this record came out about how great this record really was. They believe in it, don't they?
I didn't know about that buzz, but thank you for telling me. It's awesome.
I'm not kidding you. Yeah, that was one of the things. Oh, wait, you gotta hear when the Blue October comes out. You gotta hear, and that's always exciting when the industry's fired up about it beforehand.
Well, I hope that the album did what they expected. Right?
I think so, and I'm going to say this. You guys have always got it. You guys are kind of a do-yourself kind of band, which is so important right now, and we've talked about this before with being on the same level with the fans, as opposed to, being this untouchable thing way up here and the fans way down there. Record sales, and I know they're important, and it's a good thing and all that, but building and keeping that fan base, that's really what it's about, isn't it?
I'd have to say so, because when you tour, we've been touring for how long? 13 years? About 13 years, and Foiled sold a million records,
right.
Plus a million, and this album has only sold about 100,000, so it's like when you stay with fans and you're touring, they always show up. You're going to have internet, you're going to have people that download, you have illegal downloads, burns, things like that, so plus the economy and things like that, but the more you tour, the more that you have your fans that just stay with you, and the more that you're true to them, they'll always be there, so yes, the fans are probably the most important part of this whole equation.
I will tell you, it's a great way to gauge a band too, is to go to a band show and watch the crowd. And it's amazing how many people sing along to every single. We're talking about a back catalog here that maybe even a lot of the country hasn't heard. But your fans who come out to shows, no matter where you are, they know it all.
Yeah, it's really
they are real fans, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
And I think that's what about sustaining a career is all about anymore in this business. It's not about being a rock star anymore, is it?
Well, what is the definition of a rock star?
Right.
Nowadays you're out there, with your nose to the grind, just trying to, sell a record and gain another fan.
Yeah.
Because selling records is almost obsolete these days.
It is.
So, you really do, like you're saying, you have to really do extra special things and get in touch with your fans because they make you who you are. We always like to say, without our fans, we'd be at home singing in the shower.
It's true.
So, it's true. We need our fans, and hopefully they need us, and we'll just keep doing
it. It works out well. What's probably something that you've really, within this last year, a new way to be able to stay in touch with your fans, be tight with your fans? I don't know whether it's something you do on a live show, whether it's something you do on the internet. Twitter. You are Twitter. Now, who does the Twittering?
Me.
And me.
Our bassist and our guitarist.
Sometimes they catch me afterwards.
It's all about, just, getting in touch with them and just, and they can respond right back to you.
Sure.
And then if you can reply right back to them, especially on a one-on-one basis, that's pretty cool. You can touch each person individually through your...
It is cool. What's the worst lie you've told about another band member on that thing before they found out about it? Now you never do that?
I don't talk too much crap because everybody's so plugged in that I just find out then I'm foiled.
Again.
The last time.
The record's absolutely fantastic. Speaking of that, what are you guys listening to? What are you tuned into right now? What what were you listening to when you were recording this one?
I was listening to a lot of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And a lot of Jay-Z.
I love the new Jay-Z song.
Yeah, it's really hot. A lot of Kanye. Kanye's new album really blew me away because it just was completely different. It was sad.
Yeah.
Depressing. I love sad and depressing. And Long Wave.
No, you don't love sad and
I'm
depressing.
always listening to Long Wave. They're a band that's on tour with us, starting in Denver in a couple of days. And I'm a big fan of Ray LaMontagne, which is really in our genre.
Oh no, I'm fine with that.
Put you right where you need to be.
I'm fine with that.
That's all over the board.
What do you think about that Jay-Z song? He's basically, he's calling out T-Pain, he's calling out auto-tune.
Well, yeah, it's just, what else is there to write about? Everybody's doing their auto-tuning, so you got to dog it so you can move one step up.
Right.
It's kind of like Eminem's new album, I was expecting, he always puts down all these people and makes a career out of making fun of people, and then he comes out with an album talking about how he has all these problems. So it's like, man, I'm waiting for somebody to come out and just bash him now.
Right.
Because he's he's an open target.
Sure he is.
You know, so there's a lot of stuff to write about still in this day.
I do love that, man. I think it's good for music in general. What are you looking forward to here in the next year? What is something on the radar that you're looking forward to? Or not too distant future.
We just broke into Germany and into Europe, and we just really opened up a huge gate of their MTV. I'm not MTV's their video music channels over there, and they're spinning us. They're liking us. We're gonna keep going back and forth. We're gonna hopefully gain a crowd like we have in America over there. So
that would be a cool. Is there a different way to break into Europe as opposed to work in the States? I know the States, whenever you have a band from Europe come over, they're like, oh, you have so much area to travel. So to work, this country's well done. What's the key to working Europe?
Yeah, well, we went on. Here's a little short synopsis. We went on a German promo tour where we get in a van and we drive 3 hours, do one radio station, get on a train, go to Hamburg, do a radio station, get on a flight, go to Berlin, same day.
Right.
And then sleep that night, wake up the next morning, do the interview, get back in the van, drive all the way to Frankfurt or whatever it was. Get out, do an interview there, get back on the train. It's beautiful though because you're busy, and it's gorgeous everywhere you go. And it's passionate because people haven't seen us yet. They've been listening to us for 10 years. So when they see us, they're like, oh,
this is the first time. This is 10 years built.
Yeah, totally.
It totally starts over too. Like when we go over there and play shows, we're playing like 250, 300, 500 seaters.
Which is cool.
And so you can see every person in every person's face in the audience, and they can see you, and there's no hiding any. It's just very intimate, and we can lay it all out there just like we started doing 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Our little band.
That's pretty. Let me ask you. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think it's pretty cool how they may not speak English, but they're singing all the words.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
The records have been out since March, and they already know it, and it's really freaking. They not understand it, but they're singing.
Yeah.
So it's another cool thing.
It blows me. Let me just finish up with this real quickly. You guys have obviously been Tulsa favorites for a long time. Do you remember a particular Tulsa show, or does one ever stick out to you? Or
oh, there's a few.
Yeah,
We're talking about. We remember most after shows.
yeah, right. Did they involve Donnie Rich or Did Donnie pee himself?
After a show, like,
Hey, Donnie.
who was that guy?
Who was that dude, man?
There's like Donnie. We at the venue, and we had so much
Right,
fun.
right.
I'm trying to think.
I remember shows at Curly's when we first came to Tulsa, where it was us and Jive. I don't know if you remember Jive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Where it was just us and them.
Right.
There was nobody else. We played for each other.
I remember when we played with STP here. No.
Revolver.
Revolver, yeah.
And they made a stand down stage because Scott Whelan wouldn't stop going back to the bathroom
Right.
for like an hour.
Right.
And we were just like, can't we leave? They're like,
So Mr. Whelan needs to go to the bathroom for the 15th time.
That was the same show where Donnie.
You got kicked out.
Yes. And you
got
know what?
kicked out,
Do you
yeah.
remember what he did?
he said, Scott, you suck.
No, he told Slash.
Scott.
He'd been sitting at the bar drinking his Slash the
Right.
whole time, and then told him, when Slash got all lippy with him, he goes, "Well, I thought Guns N' Roses sucked anyway."
Yeah, he got kicked out big time. He had some balls. He had
That
some
was
big
fun.
balls.
That's a great story.
That's the last time I saw him, actually.
He's here. He's not far
Okay, I was
away.
gonna say maybe Slash hired somebody.
Nobody talks to me that way.
Well, come on out here, you
That's
guys.
all we
What time do you guys take stage?
I have no idea.
9:30.
9:30. There it is. 9:30. These guys on stage right here. We're not far away at all. And maybe we'll even sneak Donnie in here for a little bit. Come on out and check it out for yourself. It is Dfest and it is Blue October.
Cake's
Thanks,
playing
guys.
too, man.
Yeah, they are.
Cake's
So
playing too. I'm so excited about Cake.
we got actually a great lineup.
It's really good.
This whole festival is
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
We always love having you. Please come back. This is Blue October.
Thank you. Thanks.
Much love.
Awesome, dude.